Hola mis camarones con cola, ¿cómo están? Estamos
Pros who have been doing it for decades watch James and learn something new every time. But when I watch James, the thing that I learned was that what we do is exciting and important. James allows us to be passionate. He allows us to celebrate this industry and who we are and what we do. And when these two artists get together, I could not be more excited than to see the way that they come together and explode and let us know every day that anything is possible. Please put your hands together for my siblings in this beauty business, danessamyricksbeauty and James Miller.
Wow. James, I love you. Where did you go? I love you so much, and thank you for that amazing introduction. It actually helped, well, it actually made something a little worse. We have to be really honest with you. Like, we've been so nervous all day. Like, this never shaking, and I want to cry. He was like, this is so weird, because I actually am feeling nervous.
That's what emotional.
Yeah, we're over there, and like literally we're both like holding hands about to start crying. So forgive us, forgive us. But this is actually a really, really special moment for us. It's something that we both have. This is like a passion project for us both, and it's many years in the making. And we're really excited for the next hour and a half to kind of really share with you our passions for tools and really sharing with you how much it integrates into your artistry. So just in case neither of you know who we are, I'll let you go first.
James Malloy, makeup artist from Manchester, UK. I'm so happy to be back in New York and of course working with my dear friend Danessa, and I think that's the key thing really. This collaboration is formed out of a friendship, a true respect for each other and just a meeting of the minds really.
Yeah.
We met in Mexico City and just kind of bonded over my love of colour fix, Danessa's love of my brushes, and we just, you know, we formed this amazing bond.
It's been incredible. I've tried to marry him, but for obvious reasons it was very difficult. He wasn't really into it, but this is the best partnership ever.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Danessa Myricks. I'm a makeup artist now for about 24 years, and you know, we physically met in Mexico, but my first meeting was through a tool. For those of you who've heard my story before, I'm very meticulous when it comes in. And when there's something I don't know how to do, I like lose my mind trying to find a tool to help me do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you are like me, but I struggled with like liner precision. Did anybody here struggle ever with like, okay, thank you, because I hate feeling alone. And I'm going to show you how beautifully this brush in particular lays down this balm. And what's great about it is not even, it's, you know when you're doing skincare, skin prep, and you almost want to take your hands and like massage it in because that's how it works best? Well, this brush is actually doing the massage without you having to lean in and apply any pressure to the face. So I'll walk through that and I'll let James talk through some of what he's doing.
So I prepped G-Skin actually before we came out, just because I wanted to focus more on the eyes. And yes, I'm working to a completed look, but I really want to focus on which brushes I choose for when. So I'm starting with the white fibre in the brushes. This is the softest fibre you're going to find in any of the eye collection. I'm starting with the tapered fluff. So this brush for me, when I want to do something that feels like whisper soft, super light as air, I always reach for the white fibres because they're super, super lightweight. And the reason that it's tapered so well, and that was really important to Danessa and I, we were kind of tired of finding so many brushes that were just kind of dome-shaped. They didn't really fit in the crease, and it was really hard to kind of draw with them in terms of brush. It was all about that kind of circular blend. So with this brush here, this is my 19, it has a beautiful taper, so you can see with G, I'm just loading the very tip of the brush. And again, what's really important about the brushes for me is that they hold their shape, but they make it like an airbrushed version of that shallow. But then, I decided this is kind of what I do now, so I use it almost to put the break.
Because I want to watch what he's doing. I want to show you sister, another triangular shape, but it actually fits like a finger. So you know how all those times when you really want to be able to take your finger and just give a nice little swipe? Well, this has the perfect tension, the perfect density. You see this triangular shape to the brush, very similar to the first one, and you can see how I was able to put it right here and just kind of, there's no pressure on my hand at all. The density of the bristles create the pressure. This will 100% be one of your favorite brushes, I promise you. So this is its baby sister. And I'm gonna be using 3 different foundations, just to kind of give you a sense of like why I would wanna choose the brush. So I'm using
like a lash line with this. And again, when it came to eye brushes, we want something that feels comfortable, really lays down the product in the way you want it to. So I'll often reach for this brush if I'm doing a bit of like a smoked out, like an invisible liner. So that just...
That surface really does something very different in terms of the amount of product that it applies, but these hairs, as opposed to this, is going to give me actually more. And a rule of thumb is, the longer the hairs, the sheerer the wash of color that you're going to get. The denser the hairs, the shorter the hairs, the more payoff you're going to get. And then you have all those variations in between. So this one is going to definitely give me more of a softer, more medium kind of payoff to a cream-based product. I'm using Balm Contour, and you'll see in a second how that works.
Yeah. Danessa, I had to hop on that because I feel
Yes.
like I don't want to miss out. So the density of this fibre, this variegated fibre, it's denser, like there's more fibre in there, but it's almost softer as well. So you find with the my one that Danessa was using, there's a little bit of texture in there. It's like a medium to full texture. It's got a little bit more kind of firmness. So you can almost use it like a beauty blender where you could stipple. Whereas this one, and I'm using the Balm Contour as well, I love that flat side of this brush. I like it to place the contour right in the hollow of the cheek, and then my little favourite thing to do with this one is just use it.
What do you think?
Here.
Right, and this one, similar shape, but it's more narrow, more compact, and obviously smaller. So what is this one gonna do? So this is gonna give me a fuller coverage. So if you notice, I took the same product, I placed this brush so easily right underneath her eye, and did an easy swipe, the same cream contour on both sides. But then on the top, I switched to the fluffier brush, the softer brush, because I took that contour easily down the sides of the nose. I was able to get right into the pockets, It also carries a cream product so beautifully all the way through the crease. So same product, I applied it different ways with different fibers and different sizes, different places on the face. So this is like my underpaint of shape. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the lip before I go on and do the other two finishes of foundation. The thing about this brush is that I can get really good coverage, not just dragging the brush, but by pressing the brush. And I can press a brush that's super soft. Like this feels like nothing. It just feels like a little bounce on her skin, and it's giving me coverage, but blending at the same time. So it's a same brush with a different texture, but because Balm Powder is more of a light to medium coverage, I wanted it to go on a little bit fuller to kind of be able to go over this underpaint that I did and also match with the concealer that we put underneath. So I'm using shade 4 right now. Both of us.
I'm just glad it's here, honestly. After talking about it for so long, I'm just glad it's finally here. And just seeing people's faces and their reactions downstairs at the booth is just blowing my mind. Yeah.
So we encourage you guys to join us downstairs. We're literally gonna go straight down just so we can be with you guys. If you wanna play, ask questions, take pictures, we're literally going straight downstairs, and we love and appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for joining us.
Hola, hola, I'm with James Moroy right now.
Hola Peru, I'm coming to see you.
Yes, we are in the makeup show right now.